Golden Mile Complex, one of the oldest buildings in Singapore, built almost 40 years ago, sits on the land that used to house squatters and old shop houses. Today, Golden Mile Complex is best known for its Thai discos, restaurants, and to buy a ticket up to Malaysia. On this special episode, we investigate an office in this building that's reputed to be haunted. My name is Eugene, you're watching Singapore Haunted. Recently, we were contacted by a company who moved into this building. The staff reported paranormal activities and they were too scared to go to work. The boss had no choice but to move out of the building barely a week after moving in. Earlier this evening, we caught up with the two staff to find out what actually happened. Sheila, can you describe your experience with the Golden Mile office? What happened and what did you see?
Okay, on my first day working at Golden Mile, I have two colleagues with me, the accountant, both accountant, Wei Wei and Pauline. Around 1:30 in the afternoon, they went out for lunch. But I stay in the room because I need to finish something before 4 o'clock p.m. I need to go and pass it to Bugis. So I stay there. Then while working on the prices that I need to finish, the bond paper, the A4 paper on my side, the aircon cannot blow the air on that part there. The aircon is just focused on one side. Suddenly blew off the table. So that time, I know that my heart is beating so fast. But for me, okay lah, I need to finish something. Then after how many minutes, my colleague will come again. So I let it pass. So the second experience that I have is when I work there Saturday afternoon. I was using my laptop. Then my laptop, the monitor, the background is all black. So I was looking on the monitor, then on the right side, I saw someone standing at my back. I know he's a guy because he's wearing a long sleeve, then the body build is really a guy. But I was not able to see the face. So that's the second experience that I have. The third experience is with her. The aircons keep switching on and off, but I did not switch on the main power.
You know the feeling that every hair that you have in your body will go up, like really a big goosebumps. And then I never tell anything on my friend because I know she will be very scared.
So do you tell anybody else about this incident?
Yes. After I finish my work, late in the afternoon, around 6 plus, because my boss is asking, how's the new office? Everything clear, everything unpacked. Then I message him, boss, new office got ghosted. Then he messaged me, really you saw? Then I told him, yes, I saw a guy behind me. Then my boss replied, okay, I'll ask someone to clean. Just hang on. Then okay lah, I'll wait for your message. Then after 2-3 hours, my boss messaged me, no need to clean, we're moving out.
Would you girls want to go back to that place again?
So definitely for me, I will never go back to the place again. I can see and I can feel it's too strong for me. I can handle everything that is there, or every soul or whatever, every ghost that is there, because it's too many.
Spooky stuff. And today we have our guest, Ritual and Feng Shui Master, Mr. Rick Au. Rick, thank you for being on Singapore Haunted.
Welcome.
Rick, tell us what you do.
Well, I do a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's like one of the popular stuff that I do will be as helping people to clear up the energy space, whether it is like a spirit attack, ghosts, okay, and maybe it's like possessions. Okay, and some of the stuff will be like black magic, help people to remove black magics.
Right now we're standing right outside the office that is reputed to be haunted. Do you feel anything any energy right now?
Yes, definitely. We are overwhelming by them. Even not right now. Okay, they are all over us.
Do you see them?
Yes, I see them.
Is there any around me?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Ao is going to, with his disciples, they're going to go into this office first to have a look around and then give us their expert opinion on the spiritual activity in the office before we actually conduct our investigation. Mr. Ao, are we ready?
Sure.
Let's go.
Go.
Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Ao, you spent some time walking around this office, feeling the vibe. What did you find?
Well, this place is just overwhelming. It's like so many of them. As normally in a lot of those haunted places, they don't have so many of them here. And this is definitely overwhelming. Okay, and there are different grade of this ghosts actually hanging around here. Okay, some are just passerby. Okay, and some of them are really staying here. Okay.
Is there any particular part of this office that is either the darkest area? Which part of this room?
Okay, one of this area is actually here. They have different gateway here, and it's like once you open your imagination, actually it's like they don't need our door, they don't need our windows. Okay, so actually they have a pathway actually for them to go down to the lower levels. So if anyone sitting here can experience either it's like ungrounded, or they can feel it's like people or something passing through them. Okay, and it's going this way. It's just it's a staircase or gateway they go through.
Okay.
So it's somewhere around here, so they go through.
So this would be the most haunted part of the...
Most active.
So this is the most active part in the office.
Right.
What about these rooms? Any of these rooms that would...
Yes, they are here and there. Okay. Over here, inside this whole room, almost the whole room, there is actually the walkway.
Okay.
The walkway, and since it's like in this unit itself, they like to take somewhere that's actually on the ground level. So here is another level that they can go down.
Okay. Now we're going to ask your disciples some questions and what they have felt. All right, guys. How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling right now?
Stuffy. The energy here is, you can see, a bit dense. You see,
Okay.
stuffy, dense.
So, the lot of you, three of you, you have been investigating with Master Ao and looking at, going into cemeteries and all. How would you rate this office? You've walked around this area from level 1 to 5 in terms of the haunting level. 1 to 5. 5 being the worst, 1 being not so bad.
With the three of you over here, I will rate as 5. To be honest.
Alright guys, now that we've talked to 2 of the staff members and also talked to Master Rich and his team, what we should do now is do a clean sweep of the entire room using our EMF meters. And what we should do also is to record the baseline of the EMF readings. Alright?
Got it.
That's good.
EMF, or electromagnetic field, is emitted from electronic devices or electrical appliances. Paranormal investigators believe that ghosts emit EMF when they are manifesting or interacting with us. We have also discovered that this office is full of artificial EMF. We believe that this comes from the back wiring from below the floor and behind the walls, but the levels is incredibly high, nothing we've ever seen before. It's also important to note that people who are sensitive to EMF can experience feelings of being watched, paranoia, or hallucination. So, did the people who work here experience ghosts because they were sensitive to EMF? We'll find out. Before we start the investigation, we'd like to give a big shout out to Fabulous 10 for giving us the opportunity to have the paranormal investigation here tonight. So, if you don't want to look as fair as a ghost, visit these guys and check out the link below. A few days ago, before we came out to film this episode, we asked the viewers to send in stories about haunted office. And this is what we've got. First story is by Violet, who works at Old School on Mount Sophia. Violet says that her colleagues and herself would not stay in office till late because sometimes they would see a woman in white standing outside the office waiting for them. It is a creepy place at night, you gotta give it that. The second story is by Mike. Mike! Hello, Mike! Mike works at a local cinema. He didn't say which one, but he says that sometimes after cleaning up the hall, after the last screening, he would see someone sitting on the back seat. And when he looks again in the direction, gone, no one's there. Well, Mike, you certainly put a new dimension to ghosts in cinema because we always thought the ghost would be sitting right in front. So now maybe that's a new theory right there. I'll read one more, and this one is by Andrew. Andrew works in a design firm, and Andrew goes is a little bit different from the rest that we know of. See, Andrew says that his office is in town, and his toilet is haunted by a gay ghost. When guys go there to pee at night, they would feel like they're being watched, and sometimes they would hear a soft moan coming from the cubicle next door. Well, Andrew, I'm not sure if that's a paranormal activity or not, but you might want to check the sexual orientation of the staff working for you. Thank you for all your horror stories, and do keep sending them in because we love reading them. Well, it's close to midnight right now. Let the investigation begin. Is there anyone here? We're not here to disturb anybody. We apologize if we intrude into your place. We're just here to investigate for the morning and we'll leave. If you are here, can you please give us a sign? There is the light on the table. We understand that is your pathway to walk through. If you are around here, please go towards the light. We also have some stacks of papers on the table and markers on the table. If you are around here, that's pretty loud a little bit. There's papers on the table and markers. You can roll them off the table, make them fly.
See, it's only the base reading of 3,
Yeah.
and it fluctuates everywhere in every corner. It's not even consistent.
Remember the last one? Where the last episode where they really responded exactly, we said beep, beep, up to 4 to 5, and they actually responded to questions. But for this place, it just perpetually at 2 and 3.
Yeah.
It's something that's just dumb areas, so.
So
I think anything short of having paper flying off table and pens rolling off table, untouched.
well, maybe we have to wait until 3 o'clock.
You heard something?
What? What do you hear? Didn't hear anything. He's not at the door. It's at the door. It's at the floor. Upstairs? Here. Wait, he just stays there.
If you're making the sound on the floor, the tick 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 sound on the floor, if it's you, could you please do that again?
Holy fuck. What? Like someone walking. What the fuck's in there?
If this is your place and you want us to know that this is your place, could you knock the floor again? Please make the tick 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 sound on the floor so we can hear you.
You hear it? You can hear it?
Thank you. I think we heard you. Thank you very much. Just to verify that that ticking sound is paranormal in nature, we actually invoked and asked the entity to make the tick tick sound again, just to prove that it's him or her. And when I asked the question, the tick tick sound came back, and there was the silence. We were talking about it, and for a long while there's no tick tick sound. So just to verify that one more time, to be very sure that it's paranormal in activity, we asked the entity to make the tick tick sound again. And right after I asked it, it was recorded. Tick 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 tick.
You want us to play Thai music? What? Thai music? Okay, gonna play Thai music for you, right? You see that?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, blink it more. Woo! You see that?
Yeah, I saw.
Do you like this song?
We've placed this powerful torchlight here. I'm going to turn on the torchlight and challenge the entity to turn it off. Hussa! Oh! Oh damn! It's bright.
Move away. If you are really here, see the bright light there? Can you use all your powers or your abilities? Drain the battery from the torchlight. Drain it and turn it off. Switch it off.
Seriously? Now that is cool. That powerful torchlight is fully charged. It can go on for hours. We challenge the entity to drain the battery, because when paranormal entities are around batteries like that, especially torchlight, phone, cameras, they tend to drain the battery, and
Even the other battery also
even
gone.
the other battery is gone. So
Behind you.
behind me.
The night vision camera
Yeah.
battery also gone.
So what happened was, when we challenged the entity to drain all this battery, it did, and that battery just went off in less than 30 seconds.
Ooh.
From full to zero in 30 seconds.
Can you turn it back?
Well done. Well done. Okay, I'm going to try to turn it back on.
Mine also went dead. Here.
Everything went dead.
Give me a second.
Done. Gone.
Gone? What?
Gone, guys. Gone.
Holy shit.
0 to hero. So
It's gone?
it's gone. Less than 30 seconds. Full battery. We're talking about a huge pack here. Full battery. This thing will go on for hours. Hours. We kid you not.
Even
Full
the
to zero.
night vision camera
My
was
vision went off at the same time. I must say I'm quite impressed right now. This is some heavy duty shit. It's no kidding.
and it doesn't turn on again?
It's gone, man, dude. It's gone. Gone.
Holy shit. Is it moving? Wait, give me a second. What? What the fuck?
What was that?
What the fuck?
What was that?
Oh shit, like, you know.
What was that?
I don't know.
You tripped?
No.
Something fell.
I don't know. I was walking inside.
I heard something. Bah.
What the fuck was that?
Like
Let me
something
see it.
fell on the floor. What? That's why I thought he tripped. I thought he tripped with something.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
What?
Marker.
Huh? From where?
The markers are only there on the table.
Are you serious? What?
Ooh.
Kidding me?
Isn't that the sound? Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's so totally there. I can smell the marker actually. Am I kidding? You smell it?
No. Chris and myself were in the room, checking out the moving curtain thing and try to recreate it using the aircon or to find an explanation around it. Isaac was outside changing the battery of the camera, and as he was walking in, we all heard it. Something went "Tuta!" and Isaac jumped into the room. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. And he's like, "What's that? What's going on?" He's like, "I don't know. Let's go and check."
I thought he
tripped. We went and checked, right? And we saw this because that's where the sound was. If you could film that. That's the marker. The only marker available, and I'm very sure this because I was the one who placed the marker on the table, were from the table on the other side
Let's
of the
see how
room.
many markers are there. Which
Follow us.
table could I do?
Okay.
Here.
We have markers here.
Oh, yeah,
We have markers there, and we had 4 here. And that's from there. It was the marker flew from here.
Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
They all moved.
No, look at that, look at that. One marker is gone.
Oh, awesome.
Could have been that one.
And
I
it
think-
just moved. It just moved.
I think the orientation is right. But that one could be the aircon. And it's fucking cold suddenly.
Okay, so
Could have been.
we had a marker flying
The
across
orientation is right.
from one table across the room to the other.
Exciting.
Well, and we did ask for action and activity, and it seems like right now at the 4 o'clock hour, the battery just went off. There's no more lights, but I think you can still see me.
Yeah, you can continue.
Just a quick time check. The time now is 4:20 exactly. I have no reception on my phone. Things are going haywire. Curtain is moving. Markers flying. We had the lights that got drained. A lot of things are freaking happening right now.
I'm suddenly
let's,
awake.
let's take a look at the marker again. Someone wanna take it up?
What?
Pick it up.
Oh my god. Whoa. That's nice. Let's throw it around and see if it plays catch.
No. I think what we can do, guys,
Yeah.
can we throw it again and see whether we can create the same sound?
Okay?
So, from that orientation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you pick it up.
Okay, so
You try to throw. You can stay away because it's going to throw. Yeah,
That's about the sound. Yeah, that's about the sound.
Yeah.
Tuck, 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 tuck.
obviously,
That was when Isaac was about going to. We had a marker flying across.
but the, sound,
Thank God it didn't hit me.
but the sound was very specific. It wasn't like 3/3.
Yeah, it was just one set.
One and it just landed, right? I just heard one. I thought he tripped.
Yeah, I thought he tripped too. But it was really cool seeing. This is getting so exciting. We are so hyped right now. Honestly, we were going to give up. We were actually walking around and we were actually even dancing the Gundam style, thinking that this whole night is going to be one boring night and there's no proof, you're not going to gather anything. And then the minute we start to come back and challenge them, like first we have the light going off, then we have the curtains moving, and now I don't know how to explain this. We have a marker flying across the room. True, there's aircon right there, but you cannot tell me that aircon will blow the third marker, not the first, not the fourth, but the third marker off the table onto the other side.
And it hit me.
And nearly hit Isaac.
Yeah.
I cannot explain that.
Nearly killed me.
Am I spooked? Yes, because obviously this entity is strong enough to make its presence felt. Am I excited? Hell yeah!
And even though we didn't see it, it was very loud. I thought Isaac tripped, and I was wondering why he was cursing. Until we saw the marker on the floor, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. And Chris tried to reenact the whole, try to recreate the sound again. He just
Exact
had to
same
fling the marker over and it's like tuk tuk tuk. This is something you only see in Hollywood and from any other ghost hunting shows, but I can't ever imagine that this is happening right here on Singapore Haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just amazing right now.